Hi, this is Maria from Crochet A to Z, and welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please push that subscribe button. If you have, thank you, and I want to thank everyone for being here. And also, please push the like button. It does help to get the algorithms out there so everyone can find this channel. Today I'm going to show you block number 13. I love it. And I am using an I hook, and it is an I9 size 9 5.50 millimeter hook. If you're going to make these blocks, make them all with the same crochet hook size and also the same weight yarn. So I'm using 4 weight yarn. For today's tutorial, I'm going to be using a red hot yarn, and it is a super saver, and it tells you everything on here. It's a white, and it's a 4 medium yarn, like I said. And I want to show you this great stitch for this particular block. It's easy. It's made with the half double crochet with kind of a little twist to it, and I'll just show you what I mean by that as we move forward. Very easy stitch. Really has a little bit of texture to it. Very tight stitch. If you want to follow along, this is at your own pace. Afghan. You can make all of the blocks to make the Afghan that we are making. You can pick out some of the blocks. If you haven't started this Afghan, it's not too late to stop, because you can make 3 or 4 of these blocks in a day. You can make a lot of them in a week. So there's no reason why. Don't feel like, oh, I will not catch up. Yes, you will. It's easy. It's a carry along. Until we put it together, it's a carry along project. And it is a great project to take with you wherever you go. So let's get started. I'm using, like I said, this Lion Brand white. And what I'm going to do is let's do a slip knot. Once we do our slip knot, and like I said, beginner to advanced, everyone in between, we're going to chain 28. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. This is your working chain, not considered a chain, just a working chain. These are your chains. They look like these, and at the very end is your slip knot. I like to say that all the time for new crocheters. So let's get started. What we're going to do is, in the first, second, and third chain from this hook, we're going to make a half double crochet. So we're going to yarn over, we're going to go into that stitch, we're going to pull up a loop, we're going to yarn over, we're going to go through all the loops, we're going to yarn over, go into the next one, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all. And we're going to do this right across in every chain. And this is, again, block number 13. Show you what it looks like. That's what it looks like. And like I said, we're going to go right across. Again, you're going to yarn over, going to go in that chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3. And that is your half double crochet. I go slow so you can follow along. You can write it down and you can learn all of these stitches and techniques. So that's what I'm doing here. Just split the yarn, so I'm going to just pull out, go back in. And we did half double crochets right across. This is what it looks like. So let's count them. You're going to count that chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and 27. So you're going to have 27 of those half double crochets right across, and that's important to know and to count before you go further. You want 27. So now what you're going to do is you're going to chain 1 and chain 2, and you're going to turn your work. This is your first half double crochet, so you're not going to go into that stitch. But this is where this becomes different. I said this is going to be a little different. What we're going to do is we're going to work in between these half double crochets. So your first half double crochet, or should I say your second, because that chain 2 is a half double crochet, is going to go between this and this, and you're going to make a half double crochet. So 1, 2, and again in between, not into, 3, you're going to go not in the top, you're going to go in between the stitches. So you've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and the last one is in between those two and 27. And that's what it looks like. And see there between the stitches. So now what I want to mention is, and this is important, that what's going to happen here is we did row 1, which was this first row. This is row 2. Row 2 to 25, you've got to do 25 rows of this stitch. So this is row 1, this is row 2 to 25, over and over again until you get to your block size, which when blocked should be 9.5 inches wide, 9.5. So now again, what we're going to do is I'm going to do another one, chain 1, chain 2, and you're going to turn your work. So like I said, this was your row 1. This is row 2 to 25, 25 rows over and over again, this same stitch. So this first stitch is your half double crochet, and then what you're going to do, you're not going into these stitches here, you're going in between them, not in this, and you're going to go right next to this one, and you're going to do your first half double crochet, and we're going to go right across, and we're going to do our half double crochets right across in between every stitch. And you're going to go right across in between these stitches. And this is really pretty. It's easy. It's a nice stitch. It's a nice tight stitch. And this is what we're going to do right across. And at the very end, in between that chain and this double crochet, you're going to go right in between the two stitches. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. So now you're going to, again, and like I said, this is going to be row 1, row 2, and row 3. And you can tell the rows, and I'm going to show you how you can tell. When you count your rows, here's row 1, here's row 2, here's row 3. All you have to do is pull them apart. Row 1, row 2, row 3. Just like in this, row 1, row 2, and row 3, row 4, row 5. So in case you should lose your count, that's all you have to do. And again, you're going to chain 1 and 2 and turn your work. You're not going to put anything there because your chain 2 is a half double crochet, but you're going to go right next to it in that space between and put a half double crochet. And then you're going to go into the next space between and do another half double crochet. And you're going to do this right across until you finish this block. Again, row 2 to 25. This block will have 25 rows. So let me show you again. Right in here, not in here, right in here, underneath this. So you're going to go underneath, in between. See it? I just want to pull it apart so you can see what I'm talking about. Again. And we're going to go right across. So I want to show you underneath. What I want to do is I'm trying to pull it apart for you so you can see it. Especially for new crochets, I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. See the top of the stitch? We're going underneath it. And that's what you're going to do right across for this. And at the end of these rows, each row, you're going to have the same number of half double crochets. So if you want to check every so often, make sure you're on, you'll be able to tell. But if you want the first couple of rows, you can just check yourself. I go slow so you can follow along and you can see what I'm doing. And I try to pull those apart so you can see. And again, at the very end, especially you want to make sure you pull these apart because they're close together, right in here. That chain and that half double crochet. You're going to put another half double crochet. So let me show you again. That half double crochet, that chain. And that's what it looks like. And you can count 1, 2, 3, and that's your 4th row. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And again, row 2, once you do row 1, you're going to do row 2 to 25. So you're going to have 25 rows of this stitch, and you'll finish your square. Now I also want to mention, and I am going to count these: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 half double crochets across. You'll have 27 half double crochets across. Once you get that done, then what we're going to move on to the next part of this to finish this off. And again, once you're done with this and you have rows 2 to 25 done after you do row 1, and again, it's easy to count your rows: 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you're done and you have 25 rows, we finish this block off the same way we finish every block. And if you check the tutorial number 1 for block number 1, part 2, you will see the video tutorial on how to finish each and every block. And it's the same. What you're going to do is, in each corner of the block, you will put 3 single crochets on the top and the sides and the bottom of your blocks, you will put 25 single crochets. The same with every block. It doesn't matter the design, it's the same. 25 across, 3 in each corner, 25 on the sides, 25 single crochets on the bottom, 3 single crochets in each corner. So I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial on how to do block number 13. Thank you all. I hope you have a great day, a great evening, and join me again in the next video tutorial of another stitch, and we're going to be doing block number 14 and 15. Thank you. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. This is Maria from Crochet A to Z. Bye-bye.